disaster has no known survivors. Moscow buries the installation, effectively wiping it from the map.
Singularity is a game made by Raven Software, the same company that brought us the title Wolfenstein earlier this year. It's a game filled with dark and ominous imagery, fast-paced action, and interesting new gameplay mechanics. But is it worth your hard-earned cash? Find out now with iHeartlasers review. In Singularity, you take control of Captain Nathaniel Renko, who is part of an elite Special Forces recon squad sent to investigate an abandoned Russian research station known as Katorga 12. Through the beginning cutscenes of the game, you discover that during the Cold War, Stalin, in an effort to defeat the Americans, discovered a new element to further their strength. Element 99 became the new source of Stalin's hope, a new source of unparalleled power. Unfortunately, the new element also yielded a new kind of contamination risk. While being researched at Katorga 12 station, a Russian scientist named Viktor Borisov triggered a device powered by Element 99, which then caused a catastrophic event that affected the entire island. And now it's up to you and your recon squad to find out what happened. The game borrows heavily from games like BioShock, and strange enough, the Call of Duty franchise. But I wouldn't say that's a bad thing. Why deter from something that works so well? Think of it as BioShock meets Back to the Future. It's similar to BioShock because you are set in a world in which you are alone in an immersive environment with frightening visuals, continually traveling back and forth through time, and all the while you are armed with the usual artillery of controls of a Call of Duty game. You start out with a gun that you discover is extremely ineffective, at first taking 7 to 10 shots to kill one enemy, but as you progress through the game you find other guns as well as gun lockers to upgrade and switch out other weapons. But what sets this game apart from the other shooters is a time manipulation device called the Singularity. Not only are you able to travel back and forth through time, but you can also view messages from the past via walls and chalkboards, age items, move items, and use the device as a weapon. When activated, it will cause the enemies to age, disintegrate, and fall to the floor as dust. And like your guns, you will also be able to find small chambers that boost the Singularity device. Now, we don't want to spoil too much of what upgrades you'll acquire as you progress through the game, but know that as you get toward the end, you'll be annihilating your enemies without a problem. Singularity's visuals aren't the most impressive out there. In fact, we discovered multiple moments of screen tearing and blurry textures several times during our first playthrough, as well as the occasional few seconds waiting for furniture, items, and textures to load. However, these flaws didn't pull us too far away from the experience. Singularity's soundtrack is mostly forgettable. It has the occasional rising orchestral score, setting the mood for the particular battle you are engaged in, but let's just say you won't find yourself humming along to the music at any point during your playthrough. Don't let that be a setback. The game focuses less on background music and more on delivering dark and eerie environmental sounds. The sound effects are your standard fare. Pretty much all the sounds you'd expect from a next-gen first-person shooter. Guns sound like guns, screams sound like screams, explosions sound like explosions. You get the idea. As for replay value, the game features multiple endings depending on your actions during the final sequence of the game. Hidden audio recordings as well as various items to collect, a decent multiplayer experience, and several challenging but not too difficult trophies or achievements to acquire. Overall, Singularity is a good shooter that blends together multiple ideas from various games all into one fun package. The story is engaging, the gameplay is responsive, the visuals set the atmosphere, and the sound sets the mood. It provides a new twist to the alternate history genre, and we can't wait to see what Raven Software has in store for future titles.
His name is Captain Nathaniel Renko.